wood we are using to point at objects throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used to install doors and windows and is in no shape or form used in firearms. It is a piece of wood to install doors and windows in construction. We are using it to point at objects throughout the room. All right, guys, welcome back to Desert Armory and More. Appreciate you showing back up. We'll see if the algorithms will pick back up or if YouTube just hates us still, like normal. We could get the algorithms of some of those rubber band and watermelon popping. They get like 2,000 something people. It's crazy. He's back. Double tap them screens again, guys. Yep, you are first. Even though there's 2 people in here. Only 1 like, though. Oh, no. What's going on? Hey, guys. Welcome back. Double tap as soon as you get in, so it gets the algorithms going. It only shows 1, even though there's 3 of you in here. Or 2 of you. Uh-oh. They got to go find me. They got to go to my channel. Find I'm going live again. Excuse me. Hope it picks up anyways. Sometimes it takes a little bit. It takes a few minutes sometimes. We had 80 something in at once, I think, of that higher one. Just for a little bit, and then it went right back down. For me, it's about maybe the 15-minute mark. 20-minute maybe. But that was actually a cough, Joko, but thank you anyways. Got to clear my throat every once in a while, especially this dum-dum pop I have is lemon lime. I figured it might help with the throat a little bit. It's a little sore. Yeah, it only shows 2 in the chat. Hopefully it starts picking up. I need to do a live when I'm like walking through Tombstone. I live really close to Tombstone, so I need to do a live while I'm walking through Tombstone and try to answer questions and whatnot. That'd get a lot of pretty much, I think, quite a bit of people coming in. What's up, Boom Boom? He said, yo. Double tap them screen, guys. Them screens. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. What notification was that? Some fancy place. I'm not sure what that was. What's up, Just10B? See, he was one that didn't get in the algorithms before. He's in now. Welcome back, JF. Yeah, Just10B. We just restarted it again because it's helped with algorithms. I have a 17 HMR lever action. Nice, Philip. Is it a Rossi or a Henry? I think both of them make that. Jacob says the AK is very goofy for me. It sounds like my cousin yapping. Or are you saying the noise? 10 in the chat. Thank you guys for returning. Appreciate you. The Blue Canic almost got my bleep last week. Really? What do you mean? You almost bought one? It's a Rossi, okay. They're hard to find, buddy. Not mine, because I got it when they were still new, like when they're still first coming out, early 2025. That's my newest gun, as in make. Yoko say ya. Yoko Payano. Is that picture on there your dad then? Do you have a 50 BMG? I don't. I forget. Are P90s legal? Illegal. JF, yes and no. The barrel's too short and they're full auto, so you'd have to get 2 tax stamps. You could get a PS90. It's a semi-automatic, and it's a 16-inch barrel. Then you don't need any. Same as 22 pump. Oh, I don't have any 22 pump. What's up, Gun? Whoa, yo. What's up, my friend? You're new to the channel. Appreciate you showing up. Do you like Halloween? Not really. Thanks for coming to Desert Armory and More, man. Appreciate you showing up. You are new to the chat. Like and subscribe if you could. We don't only do gun content, but we do hiking and exploring and mines and caves, stuff like that. If you like it, subscribe. Lonnie says I subscribe to you. Thank you, my friend. You almost got a bullied one, a bootied one, whatever that is. It is still there Wednesday. I will be down in price, and I'm second day in line. There you go. My friend said you have to have a license. You have to have special licensings. Yes, sort of. You got to have all the special paperwork, JF. Roblox, welcome. What'd you do, my friend? He said I did it. What'd you do? Cool guns, man. Thanks, Mike. Gunwoo says I'm going to be my PFP for Halloween. That is a player 105. There you go. Thanks, Mike. Subscribe if you haven't. Didn't get notifications. Yeah, H.E. Smith. This is the second one, and some people didn't. Blue gun is my favorite. Gives me Demon Slayer vibes with the stripes. I know, right? Do you have a Glock 17? Jimmy, I don't. I have a Glock 20 right over there. 10 mil. Have an RPG in my dad's old basement. Nice, Mike. Dog, I love your streams. Thanks, Jeff. I have a Glock 19. Nice. I hear they're pretty good guns. I don't actually own a 19, though. Family says, did you see the football game yesterday? I don't. Do you have a Mauser? I do. Jesus Castillo. Carrillo. Right there. Mauser from Turkey, 1938. And we have a 500 Magnum Sirius right there. Right there, mate. A Glock V series coming. I heard about that. No Glock 17s. No P90s. Ooh la la. Those real. Yes, they are. Got the algorithms in now, guys. No M1 Grands. Let's see. FN57 is over here. Mr. Zednabi. No P90s. Do you have World War II guns? I have two of them. 303 British and that's a Lee Enfield and a Mosin Nagant. Do you have a Draco? I do not, Tracy. Is that a Python? No, it's not, Guysy. Jason, we have an AK-47 right there. Kalashnikov. Let's see here. Do you make a I-86A3? Eriku, I don't know what that is. No P90s. Do you like Burst of Thunder 380? I've never shot one, serious. You're allowed to get real guns. They are real guns. Any 67 Glocks? No such thing, JB. I don't have a P90. Habiba Purta. Can you have a gun, please? My dog is barking. From the biggest to the littlest, homies. So the biggest is a 32 Smith & Wesson short. That's a 357 Magnum. That's a 460. That's a 500. And that's a 45 ACP. 69 in the chat, guys. Ooh, thanks for coming by. No high points. Nothing is for sale. You have a Brett 82. Nope. Do you have a pistol? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Melissa. Going to like because I like guns. Thank you, Warplane. Do you have any AKR7s with extended barrel and extended mag with a scope? I don't know what that one is, buddy. Deagles, no Deagles, no P90s. Do you have an AKM? I don't, JF. Is this America? King Oskag. Yes. Is that sniper on the front? Yes, that is a sniper. Ruger Precision 338 Lapua. You own 54 firearms. Nice. I got you beat by a little bit. What about Sonic Sound shotguns? Don't have one. Slit me out, whatever that means. But yeah, pick up a Tavo 7, 1200 for a few months back. Perfect condition. Nice. Do you have a Brett 82? I don't, Mike. Do you have a snipe, right? Staring at you. Anquilique? Habib, he doesn't have a P90. I know, right? What about a Sonic Sound? No, I don't. Tracy, actually, or not really? Is that a Sega? It's a Sega copy. Good eye, buddy. Good eye. KV says noise. Kev T says noise. I want to gun, small run. How much for Rupel's Indian money? Nothing's for sale. Do you have a pistol? A lot of them. M1 carbine's my favorite. Sweet. Do you have an M1 Grand? No, I don't. Is that a Mauser in the bottom left? That is a Mauser right there. From Turkey. 1938. Can you shoot one? Not on lives, we can't. What about a Sonic Sound shotgun? You already asked that. MG40. Nope. Greetings from Argentina. Serious. Bienvenido del hermano. What country is AK from? That one is a Kalashnikov USA. Joaquin Uave. Cute. You get blocked doing that. Glock 18s. No. M1 Grands. No. Segas. No. That's a clone Sega. What's the craziest weapon you own? Probably a rimfire 9mm Flowbert, JB. Do you have more than 54 firearms? Ryan, yes. And Clea says Mark 24, no. What's a burrito, Joko? Got to go. See you, boom boom. Hello, hell no. What do you mean, Jackie? Reminds me of the 5th grade. Oh, what do you mean, Mr. Slayer? Nice collection you have. Thank you, Jesus. Do you have an M1 Grand? No, I don't. Tracy, are you actually or not really a boy? I don't know. Are you ready for home invasions? I guess. Which one is the better in your opinion, Glock 18 or Glock 17? Glock 18, because you can't get them. I'm from Liverpool. Welcome. Granddad's gone fishing. Would be going to prison if I had many of them. Yeah, unfortunately, over there. First mate says, slow down. I have to speed up. Well-armed graduates. Graduates? Oh, congrats. There we go. Do you have a Glock 18? We wish, Mike. Are you Kurt Cobain sniper? No. MP40? Nope. I'm sending this to the police. Really am, Clap. Really. Is that a Sega? No. Do you have a SKS? Coupe. I do. Right there. Norinco from No M1 Grands. AK-47's right there. Mr. Sharon. Or Mrs. Sharon. Can you shoot a gun? Not on a live cute. Are you overweight? Does it look like it? Does it look like I'm overweight? No, sir. I'm fit. I am fit, Ryan. Oh, says Jaco. Stance is high. Nice lever actions. Thanks. Do you have a Class 3 license? No. Do you have a Uzi? I do not. Do you have a scar? I don't, Jackie. Are you married? I don't know. Am I? You got a ARs or A's or M's? I don't know what you mean, Mr. Pohl. Kyrie says, hi. Don't put it out to the world. What do you own is tours. What do you mean, Kirk? Sega. Jason, that's a Sega clone. Clapping City calling the cops. I blocked him. What's up, Ivan? He said, hi, peoples. Do you play Fortnite? I don't, Stan Nicholas. How about Desert Eagle? Jason, I don't. Do you have a scar? Jackie, I don't. Ivan says, who is it? What do you mean? Thoughts on SKS? I think they're cool. I have one. If you have 67 people in the stream, I don't right now. Slam shotguns, I don't, Darren. I'm from Naples, Italy. What's up, Ivan? Welcome. How much pistols do you have? Melissa, I have 16 revolvers and like 20-something handguns. Hola! What's up? Pew pew Yoko. You allowed to cuss in here? We try not to, buddy. Or decide my boa. If they've been in here before, I don't worry about it. But if there's somebody new and being mean, oldest weapon, JB, right there. It's a Kentucky musket from 1840s. What's your favorite reliable gun? Just a dude. Probably my TTI Canet Combat right there on the table. Do you have kids? No, I don't. Do you have a Judge Taurus? Alim, I don't. How many pistols do you have? Already answered that, Melissa. Hi, Mr. Desert Armory. Shinobi, welcome, buddy. Ivan says, oh, yes. Zero Cool says, I want Skittles. He's not for sale. By the way, guys, Skittles is my beautiful red healer. If you want to take a look at them, I have them in some hiking videos and exploring of mines and caves. There's my SKS coupe. Only have 500 points, whatever that is. Ski Doodle. What do you mean? Hello, New and Guns. What's up, Rufus the Black Gumble? How many times did you spin the box? I don't know what you mean, Alex. Judge Taurus, I don't have one. Alim. Ariku, do you have an Uzi? I don't. Lonnie, beautiful. I had a World War II Mauser. You could switch the bolt from right to left. That's cool, Lonnie. No M16s, Ivan. No, they look familiar. Coupe, they do. A little bit, says Alim, whatever that means. Jason, no Desert Eagles. Bro, fit is fire. Thanks, Alex. Holy man's handsome. That's what they say. How much pistols do you have? I already answered that, Melissa. I will get to you guys. Try not to answer it twice if you don't mind. No Deagles. Are you a merchant and collector preparing something? Jesus loves everyone except you. Boy, I don't like that. He loves everybody in the world, mister. I am a collector and I shoot. And I teach some young squirts how to shoot properly. Overweight. Hello, my arm walks everywhere. I know, right? It's like, yeah. Magnum 357. Ivan. Yes, that one right there is a Ruger. Ivan, that one is. Favorite gun for home defense. 12 gauge does the trick probably, or 9 mil. Remember me, Javier? I don't. Escuela? No. What kind of 44 Magnum is that? Chris, that one is a 44 Mag. The ones on the table are not. That is a lever action Winchester Model 94 AE from the 70s. Coyote says, I want a modern magazine fed bull action 5.6 NATO with a bayonet lug and good iron sights. That'd be cool. Have you ever shot the Galil? I haven't, Rabid. Ivan says, beautiful weapons. Thank you. Nice revolvers too. Kodal Legally says, what did DM Clap do? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. On the left wall, what do you mean, Jason? Do you have a 44 Magnum? JF, right there's a 44 Magnum lever action. Remember me? I don't have a year. Ivan says a Scout. I don't know what you mean. I do have a 3 M38 carbine Mosin Nagant. What's your most reliable gun? Probably one of my 9 mils or the 22 10 mils, or 10/22s. Ryan Rays, thank you for the $10. Guys, any super chats or super stickers, super jewels, all that good stuff. They're going towards the channel to get a TX Taurus 22, and then we're going to put an FRT in it. After the FRT, we're going to put an FRT in that one. Guys, we also are going to do a poll. We did one earlier. We're going to do a giveaway at 6,000K subs. So, guys, I'm typing that out here. What would you suggest for us to get for a giveaway at 6,000 subscriptions, guys? All right, here we go, guys. Whoops, don't need that one. All right, here we go. We're starting the poll, guys. We're going to hit 6,000 subscriptions here soon. You just need to subscribe, turn your notifications on. If you're in during the time we have that, we'll try to put a certain amount in there in the stuff. Glock's discontinuing next month. I heard they're doing that. Remember me? I'm Doc Holliday. Oh, I remember Doc Holliday, Javier. Big Magnums. Yes, we got a 357 mag, 460, and a 500. Is that a Sega shotgun? It looks a lot like one. It's a copy, Jason. Beretta pistols, I love them. Me too. Just Mods, welcome, buddy. And if you want to become a member, like Just Mods, he's in green there with the little blue thing by his name. That is $1.99 a month. Bros in America. We are Master Chef. We're going to give Sniper Chat, Glock 9mm. I don't have any. Can we see the Colt 45? Javier Escuela. Yes, right there. It's a Cimarron. Most recent purchase. I'm not really sure, JB. Must be the fun going to the range and shooting those guns. I usually go out in the desert, JF. Triple pack or not yet? Triple pack. What do you mean, Alex? One more like. Thank you. Live here in Connecticut. People forget how much our rights are trampled on. I know, right? That's an FN57. Is overrated. I had the same one. Samar. Do I have a Ruger? That one's a Ruger revolver, Annette. I do have other Rugers in the safe. Is that 45 ACP, that little white one? No, that's a 22. Let's see here. Who can see the Colt 45? See, I already showed it. How you unlock Dark Matter yet? I haven't. Rolando, welcome. Wow, he says, gotta go bad. See you, boom, boom. Welcome, Rolando. Jason says, that's a 22 rifle in the back. Yes. So I had people request what my first were. That's my first rifle, 22 bolt action Mark II. That's my first 22 semi-automatic. It's a Rigarmi Beresca made in Italy 22. That's my first revolver. It's an H&R 32 Smith & Wesson short. Do you have a double barrel revolver? Double action revolver. Yeah. That one's double action. The 460 right there. A12s. No clipped. Hunter says, bro's a soldier. I'm in the army of the Lord, my friend. Lever action's really handsome. They are. And bro, do you have a Gavir 98? I don't. Do you have a Sega? I don't. It's a copy, Jason. You keep asking that. I do not have a Sega. It's a Sega copy. I won't answer that one again, unless it's somebody else. Do you ever serve? I haven't. Doc Holiday, I remember you. 300 Blackout. I don't have one, Admanji. Can I get 5 big booms? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now you got to like and subscribe. 1911 Colt. Right over there, clip. Right there, mate. Got to go. Bye, Desert. See you, Jocko. Liam, welcome. You're in the other channel, weren't you? You have an extra Savage. Nope. 1911. It's right there, Maria. Do you have a Sega shotgun? Jason, you already asked that how many times? How's everyone doing today? Not too bad. What's up, Simba? Doing better. What is the gun on the side of the shotgun to the right? What is it? That is a pellet gun. It's a pellet gun that's a Avente Air. No M110s, Jason. Colt 1911, we already showed you that. I'll get to you eventually, guys. It takes me a while to read everything. You want to see the 1917 Lee Enfield. I don't have one, Johnny. Bang, bang. Yeah, I have a Lee Enfield 303 British from 1943. It's World War II. It's worth it, says Just Mod. Oh, the registration. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to get to you. I think I'm going to have to skip a lot of you and go to the bottom, unfortunately. Episode 65. There we go. Have you ever considered applying for a small military? No, I haven't. Sorry, guys. I had to skip a lot of yours and go to the bottom. Camo unlocked yet? What you mean, Nabul? I mean, Alex, Olympia, M14 gang. I'm not sure what you mean, Slayer. You picking any Nerf guns? I got one over here. Right there. It's a little dusty. Right there. Dan Weston 716. I don't have one super heard. What's the big rifle underneath the Sega? Under the Sega, that is a antique rifle from 1840s. It's a flintlock cap and ball. Or not a flintlock, it's a cap and ball. How do you like TTI combat? I like it a lot, Freedom. That's my favorite semi-automatic pistol I own. Excuse me. Make it a moonshine bootlegging game. Any games from or before 1935 would get to include. I don't. You got a mini Civil War gun depot there. Yeah. Nothing's for sale, though. I have a fake bloody knife for a Halloween costume. There you go. No automatics, Con. Like the pistols. Thank you. Wrong rifle. I mean literally underneath the Sega. It's behind it. That's the one that's behind it. I pointed to that one already and mentioned it. That's a pellet gun. Let's see. It's a pellet gun Avente Air. 25 caliber. What's with all the guns? Do you have an addiction? Nope. There's always room for one more. 1911. Elisa. How do we pronounce that? Elisa Ashraf. Right there. 1911. It's 45 ACP. How many snipes do you have? Jason, I only have one right there. Just because it has a scope doesn't mean it's a sniper. That's my only one. Let's see here. Can you got a Mach K? I have no idea what a Mach K is, Ladder the dog. I'm going to leave. Got to go to bed. See you, Mr. Spy. Snipers, don't even get me started with them. I know, right? Do you customize the blue paint job on the handgun? No waiters. That came like that. It's called the Canic Sketch. Pellet gun's great for squirrels and annoying teenagers. Yeah, definitely squirrels. Ladder says, sorry, okay. P says vest. What do you mean vest? I don't have any vests. No, no vests. His safe is a portal to gun dimensions. If you want to see in the safe, drop a super chat. What's your favorite assortment? Well, I have a favorite bolt action, a favorite lever action, favorite shotgun, favorite pistol, and a favorite semi-automatic. I already showed the 1911, Elisa. Do you have a Switch? I do not, Con. I do not. Do you have an MPX case? I don't, Ladder the D-Dog. Where your name? What's your name? Where your name? What do you mean? Jordan says 1969. What do you mean about that? What is your favorite sniper you don't have? One of the Shy-Techs, maybe? 418 or whatever they're called, 416. What is the name? What do you mean? Is the rifle 308? Scott, I have a 308 right there. You missed my comment. Ha, I read my correction. Maybe. It might have not went through. Jordan's all messed up there. You miss old guns. Got a whole bunch of them. 2011s. I have one. It's not out today. It's a double stack 1911 TSIS Night Stalker. It's one of my favorite 9mm I have. Brother, what is the country? I live in Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. I have a 30-06. It's in the safe, guys. It's a Remington 700. Let's see here. Nice M4 setup. That's actually not an M4. Sam, the AK is literally looking at you when you're asking. Right there. Nice to hunt. Thanks, Scott. Do you have a Dildo? No, I don't have one of those, Colton. What's your most favorite? I don't have a favorite of everything. I do have a favorite what's on the table. That's my favorite 9mm right there. And this is my favorite 460 Smith & Wesson is my favorite revolver. Do you have an AK Alpha? I don't. What's the country? I already told you, Mr. Ayayan. Where'd you get the AK? From a gun store? D out have 50. I have a 500 Smith & Wesson. That's a 50 caliber. See you, Joko. Thanks for coming by. I have one gun and a bunch of bulletproof vests, some that prevent knife damage. Nice. Slayer. Like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. Once we get to 6,000, we'll do a giveaway. This is what we would like to give away, depending which one gets the highest voting. Hey, man, cool. Thank you. Do I hunt? Yes, I do. What's up, Sam? Jammy. What's up? Jam Jake's Music. Like and subscribe, buddies. Once we hit 6,000, we're going to give away a backpack, a range bag, or cleaning kit. This time, cleaning kit's overruling. Last time, backpack did. Can you do... range bag did. Can you do a closer inspection on the blue one? Meso, I can get a little closer, but I can't touch it. I live in Arizona on... Do you have a tag this year? Yes, Scott. I have a whitetail and I have a bear. For the spring, I have a whitetail next month. Do I have a grade notcher? I don't. Peace says, bye. See you, buddy. Do you have an A12? I do not, Colton. Do you own any guns? Does it look like it's Slayer? Can only one person get one of the giveaways or everyone? One person, Jamie. And it's not until we hit 6,000 and then we'll set up the live for that. How was your day today? It had a couple bumps. Bro, what state do you live in? That was already mentioned, A.A. Yan. Jason says, right. What do you mean? That it's only one giveaway? Yeah. I'm not sure what the right means, but he's like, right. The whole room erupts to right. That's awesome, man. I love the look. Thank you, Meso. That's called the sketch. You deserve my sub because you have some insane guns. Thank you. Guess who's back? Somebody named Noodles. Hello, brother. What country do you live in? Aiyan? You got to go bye-bye, unfortunately. You keep asking the same question over and over. Mr. Spy. No RPGs, my friend. Aiyan disappeared. He kept asking over and over what country I live in. Then he asked what state, and then what's country. He had to go. Do you pre-order Black Ops 7? I don't play video games. Kymore, what's up? Some bad bleep guns. Thank you. It's autocorrect. Possibly. Chapo Rhinos. I don't have any super. I have shot one. Hated that thing with a vengeance. Disgusting. Trigger's horrible. She got a Ruger 1020 carbon fiber or an Ecotech hollow for my rifle. Not sure. Rescue Police March 454 use. The small revolver right there is a H&R from early 1800s. Sorry, late 1800s. It's a 32 Smith & Wesson short is what it shoots. 12 my first year hunt. I have a doe, deer, cow, and an elk. Nice. How do you get so many guns? Hard work paying for it. What? Why people keep asking over and over and over? I have no idea. They don't get it, Cold Grenade launcher. Jason, you asked that already. You asked about an RPG. Same diff. You have to get destructive license for those. I don't have a destructive license. 25 in the chat. We're only 25 minutes in. That's horrible. Got a bread at 92A1 and I love it. Nice, Dennis. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe, guys, if you aren't. We're trying to get to 6,000 subs. Once we hit 6,000, we have the giveaway to go. Question about Chaparrano. Does the barrel replacement actually help its recoil, or what does it fail experiment? Alex, I hated the trigger on it. Yeah, it was horrible. Do you ever go fishing? I haven't in a while, Jamie, but I do have a fishing license. There's an SKS right there, Jason. It's a Norinco. Jason, go the bleep out if you're going to keep doing this. He just keeps asking random if I have it, which, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's not repeating most of the time. Shooting a Ruger 300 with a muzzle brake. Nice. For hunt. So 300 Win Mag or 300 Weatherby? No, that would be Weatherby brand if it's 300. Probably 300 Win Mag then. I do have 300 Savage. It's her lever action. It's by Savage. People like and subscribe. Thank you. What did I do? I have no idea. Sorry about the go. What you mean, Jamie? Name of sniper. That is a Ruger Precision 338 Lapua. Coddle Gendit UT. YT. Win Mag. Okay. I figured it was because that's what most people would use for like elk and bear, moose, slightly bigger game. Be a little overkill for, what do you call it? Deer. Be quiet, Jason. Come on. That's a big gun. Yes, 338 is. That thing weighs like 20 pounds. I have one short of me shooting it into, just a side view of me shooting it into a dirt hill. I need to do some more of that. And same with my lever actions. I think I only have maybe 1 or 2 lever actions in a short. Just call me COD. Oh, sure enough. COD Legend YT. I have a, what do you have, buddy? Do you shoot feral pigs? Excuse me, Crampo. Here in Arizona, we don't have feral pigs. We actually have native javelinas. So you got to get a tag for them. We don't have feral pigs. Have a bear next year in Alaska. Nice. Mine is next year in the spring here in Arizona. Do you have an air rifle? Ben, I do. Guys, if you're new to the chat, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000, guys. We are 140, was that 148 away from 6,000. Then we'll be doing a giveaway. Anyways, Ben, that's the air rifle right there. It's a Vente Air Avenger 25 caliber. Dennis, at 30 steps, I can put a 3-inch group and piece of metal as fast as I can pull a trigger. With what, Dennis? So we have to go. Jamie says, I have to go. I'm not sure why. Scott says, nice. Do you have a lift weights down there? Oh, that. Those little dumbbells. Yeah. I don't do that much, though. Just train and name things you don't have. Yeah, that's fine. Holy bleep, how many guns can you have in America? There's no limit, no. Greetings from Germany. What's up, Rob? Double tap the screen if you haven't, and could you subscribe? We're trying to get to 6,000 for a giveaway. Can you tag me? Shout out to Scott Hall, guys. Shout out to Scott Hall. Be popping bottles. There you go, Slayer. What's up, AZ? Where in AZ is there bears, so I stay away. There is some near me. It'd be up in the mountains over by Madera Canyon. There's also a lot up north. Guys, if you're not sub, please sub. Thank you, CDAO, Call of Duty. KT Zoe says, what are the thoughts on the CZP-10C? Ported and do not have one. I don't have one either, Zoe, but I hear they're very good guns. I have handled the non-ported. Haven't shot it, but... Sup, my bleeper? How you been, boy? Been good. Norte? Did you hear the news about Glock's discontinuing most models? I did hear about that, Ben. Jericho 941. I don't have one. Scat Hall. I don't know what that is, Ben. There's no limits to Gun America. Nope. Jason says, bye. See you, buddy. Does Arizona have some fertile parts where you can grow food? Yes. Do you have a 22 long rifle with a suppressor? No, I don't have any suppressors. Rob says, so you could get like unlimited 50 cals? It's so crazy. Yeah, if you got the money. What's good, my beepers? America, bleep, yeah. What's the biggest bullet you shot? 338 Lapua and 10 gauge shotguns. I've got 10 gauge shotguns and I have a 338 Lapua. That's the biggest I have. And a 500 Smith & Wesson revolver, which is right there. 3-inch group in metal as fast as I can pull the trigger. What are you shooting though, Dennis? Like what type of gun? And how far was it, you said? Shout out to all my beepers. Beep. That's a big slipping bullet. Yeah, it is. Me too, Siska. Bleeping. There we go. Because you bleep cuss. I do, yeah. Well, it's because I prefer not to say them. What is the rarest gun you have? Rob, it is. I don't have it out. It's in this brown box here. It's a little 22 single shot by E. Allen and Company, made in 1869 to 1874. Sorry, 71. They only made like 500 of them, 600 of them. It's my rarest gun. Nice wood. Thanks, man. Thanks. Biggest gun I shot is 50 cal. Nice, Scott. 30 yards with a 9mm Beretta. Nice, Dennis. Appreciate you. That's nice. Do you have any old-fashioned COP weapons? What's COP? I know what Cold War stuff is. Is that what you mean? Perhaps it sounds nice. Yeah, it has a brass body on it. I have a 30-30 lever as a deer gun. I do too. I'm going to use that for my whitetail deer mid-November. Next month, right there. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. It looks like a Marlin 336. So I'm going to use, that's for in the brush. And then in there, for distance, I'm using my 270 Remington 700. Wood in the right hand, phone in the left. The phone's actually on the stand. Nice, looks just like mine. Police weapons, I mean. Do I have any police weapons? No, I don't. No trade-ins or anything like that. Real men have wood. They're wood out. Alex. Oh, as in not like tucked under? Those are for sissies. Pick. What do you want to pick of? Well, we'll be doing videos, guys, of those at the hunt. So if you guys want to like and subscribe and see that stuff, turn your notifications on. Well, right now, pretty much all three of our voting things are the same. Last one, the range bag won out. This one, the cleaning kit, is just so winning out. Want to touch wood, Ben? I mean, in the 70s, revolvers were popping guns. Yeah, they were. Super Shred, yes. What about your profile pic? Can't even tell what it is. MP5 clone. It's got HK MP5 internals, though. We're going to get an FRT for that. Once we get enough funds to buy the TX Taurus 22 with super chats and stuff, we're going to use the super chat and donations to put an FRT in that. I'm more of a polymer kind, though. Excuse me. I've also got 30 caliber made in 1943 by the General Motor Company, also known as Inland Division. Huh. What's the gun called? Is it the M1 carbine? Didn't they make a Inland Division M1 carbine, Dennis? I'm pretty sure. 13 in the chat, and we're only 33 minutes in. What is wrong with YouTube throttling us back again already? Last time we didn't even get this low after an hour and 10 minutes. Want to touch polymer? Slayer. I have a lot of polymer too, it's just they're not all out. Today was my first. People wanted to see certain guns and then also the firsts that I've ever had. My first rifle, my first semi-automatic, my first revolver. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hit 6,000 tonight. It's just a bad lives. Bad lives. Would love to. Have to do it next. I know someone who probably will hit 6,000, Kenrod. Shout out to Kenrod Gears and Guns and Gears. He's going to get 6,000 tonight because he was at 5,800 already, I think, or 57. Is the chat dead? People talking? Can you hear me? Speak English, do you? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I'm saying that 22 is a squirrel popper, works good for bird feeders. Oh, they sure do. What's your favorite kind of hunting? I do like hunting squirrels, Mr. Jordan. Squirrels are fun. I've done a couple coyotes. That's the biggest I've ever done, coyote. M1 carbine, and it's got a peep sight, all parts original. I figured it was an M1 carbine, being an inland, the inland, what's it called, division. Eat birds. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you showing up. There's been a fair amount of new ones on this second live. And then some old guys popping in too. Yes, pop. Nope, never done that. I'm going deer hunting soon. Hopefully I get a good one. Yeah, I have whitetail. Mid-November, we got a whitetail here in central lower Arizona. Big one, sorry. Yep. When they say the 38 special for the revolver, what does the special part mean? Who knows? Because it's a 9mm caliber. Don't know. What about the... See, is there anything else called a special? Yeah, the 32 special. But they didn't have an original size. Get on the desk, Ben. They never had an original size, the 32 special. I've got a shell for a 32 special, but I don't own one. Where is that? Right here. Here's a 32 special. It kind of looks like a 30-30. It's an old shell. It's in my collection over there, and it's a 32 special. Right there, 32 win special, made by WW Super. Because I'm about to use it on Slayer. Even get Lego Concussion throw blades. Throwables? Not sure. IWI X95. Never seen one, I don't think, Super. For stem shots. Stem? What's stem shots? I think this is one of those silver-tipped Winchester Super 32 Winchester Specials. You call them those silver tip? Yeah, it looks like a 30-30. I know it does. I'll show you the difference. I think I got a 30-30 in here. Here, I'll show you the difference if I can find the 30-30. Here it is. They're not much different. They have a different heel. They're more of a semi-automatic heel, as you can see. See? That's the 30-30 on the right. The 32 specials on the left. The heel is different, like the bottom of the cartridge. It's smaller around because it doesn't have a latch on it. No, that's the 32 rim. Sorry, wrong one. That's hard to find too, the 32 Remington. Wrong one, guys. All right, there we go. That's more like it. I had the wrong bullet, guys. There we go. That's the 30-30. This is the 32 special. Whoa there. Don't go off. Oh, hard to hold these in front of the camera. There we go. 32 special on the right. I mean the left. 30-30 on the left. I mean the right. A lot of bullet for a small amount of lead. There we go. So, man, Ben, I'm going to give you a liquid something. Multivitamin? Yeah, so pretty much the same looking around. I know, right? 32 special. And the 30-30. The back ends, I think the 30-30 is a little bigger around. But the shells, I mean, this one just has a steeper heel. Other than that, the caliber, you know, this is 30-30, this is 30 caliber, this is 32. 4-pop. Now it's going to shoot left. Uh-oh. Can you fix it outside so we can see, please? I can't shoot anything on a live echo. Plus, it's dark. It's very dark over here in southern Arizona. You're new, by the way. Do you mind subscribing, my friend? We're trying to get to 6,000 so we can have a giveaway. That would be a band, yeah. I'm crunching this thing if you hear crunchies. Have some silver tip 30-30, but it's so old, got varnished. Yeah, those silver tips are kind of rare. What's the red point to the 30-30 mean? It's a ballistic tip. What do they call those? The FTX? Let me see. I'll get the box out for you. FTX, yeah. Right here. 30-30 FTX. We're going to use these in my 30-30 for the deer. For the whitetail, for the up close. We're going to use these ones. Okay, I'll sub. Okay, Echo, appreciate you. Yeah. We're slowly getting closer to 6,000. Once we get 6,000, we'll start a giveaway. It won't be tonight, more than likely. They did a while ago. We have to get to it first. This one? Will this be your first deer then? Yes, it will be. This will be my first deer. Yes, sir. Guys. Hey, what's up, Boom Boom? How are you going to bed? I think I'm going to start the live up again one more time. Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to return. Put a 1 in the chat if you'll return when I start the live back up. And I'll be quiet. So you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know what you mean, Alex. All right, guys, I'm going to restart the chat. I mean, the live, it's just dead again. All right, we'll be right back. Thanks for coming to Desert Armory More. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Be right back, guys. See ya.